And there was, um, I was reading somewhere about when the studio executive Alid Ladd Jr. pitched Star
That's right.
Wars to the Fox board.
Yep.
He brought David McQuarrie's artwork to the Vision, and those early designs of Darth Vader's armor, R2D2, C-3PO look
The
also unique.
stormtroopers. Yep.
What are your kind of your thoughts on that, and any kind of inspirations that you've heard about, and I've read stuff, but I'm curious what you think.
Sure. Going back to our youth, a lot of those designs were out in early media publications. So we got to see those fairly early on. I don't know if it was right during Star Wars, but as Star Wars built,
Yeah.
anybody and everything was looking for Star Wars content. So you would see
Yep.
those McQuarrie matte paintings and his inspiration designs, or that sort of thing. And then Joe Johnston starts to sketch out ships and the X-wing and the TIE fighter. And so all these things start to come up, and you see them in their most raw form. And the way I've gathered is Lucas would, kind of heavy-handedly watch these guys work and be like, no, this is going to change this because the thrusters for this work this way. And he would, in his mind, he was giving it. And so these guys would go back and reshape things. Everything was taken from his script. So, McQuarrie's kind of sitting there thinking, okay, what does a stormtrooper look like? And in the,
Right.
in the script, it's very concise. So he had to come up with, these are troops that can go from one ship to the next, and they have to have battle armor, and they have to have breathing apparatus. Vader's original concept wasn't that he was in a dark hooded mess of a man inside. It was that he could wear a mask, that he could jump from ship to ship, and have to not be exposed to space. That's why Vader originally had a mask.
Really, I didn't
And
know that.
yeah, so
That's
and of
fascinating.
course Lucas is very influenced by the samurai. So
Right.
he would get with McQuarrie and say, well, let's make sure this suit does have some dark connotations to it. And the samurai was a very feared sort of figure, and I love this design. And so you look at, there's a million publications again out there that
Yes.
show Vader right next to a samurai warrior battle
Yes.
armor, and they're very, very similar. So
Yeah, that
there was
was
that
that
inspiration
always jumped out at
iconic.
me, the samurai